Hi everyone, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Very good, that's great. Okay, so this is the continuation of our class, and this will be the last one for this week. So let me share my screen now to you. Okay, so here is your book for this morning. So can you see your book now?
Yes,
Okay, so here we will going to talk about the red planet. Okay, so once again, what is the red planet?
the Mars.
Okay, the Mars, very good. So here to start this topic, we will be having something like this one. So first, we need to read the information provided on this book. And then after that, the words that are appear in bold will going to be the words that you can choose. And then after that, we will going to have the definitions of each word.
Okay.
So can you please try to read the first one?
Uh, Mars, otherwise known as the Red Planet, has fascinated scientists for a long time. With a dim- diameter
Dia
of
diameter.
diameter of 6,778 kilometer. It is about half the size of Earth. The air on Mars would kill a human quickly, and its surface is dry and barren. However, some scientists think life exists there in the past and may exist again. They believe that we will all have to leave Earth one day, so they hope to launch manned missions to Mars and form a colony there. For these scientists, Mars might be the key to the survival of humanity.
Okay, great. So here, once again, the red planet is the Mars. Okay,
Yeah.
and it has fascinated scientists, or it caught the interest of many scientists for a long time. Okay, because Mars is like about half size of the Earth. Okay, and the air on Mars would kill human quickly, and it has a surface, and the surface of Mars is dry and barren. Okay. However, some scientists still believe that life existed there in the past and may exist again.
Mm,
So also they believe that we will have to leave Earth. Okay, we will definitely, or they definitely believe that we would have to leave Earth one
yeah.
day. Okay, so they hope to launch manned mission to Mars and form a colony or a group of people who will going to survive on Mars. So do you have any more questions about this?
No.
No question. So if you don't have any, let's try to have the definitions of each word. Let's start with one.
Mm, humanity is all people on Earth.
Okay, very good. How about number two?
Mm, barren is unable to produce plants or fruits.
Very good. So barren, which means unable to produce plants and fruit. Because here, as you can see, Mars would kill human quickly because its surface is dry and barren, meaning the surface of Mars is dry. And if you say barren, you the land, or okay, to be exact, the land has poor production, or poor to produce some foods like plants and fruit, okay? Because we need something to eat. But on Mars, if we were going to live there, um, it cannot, or the surface or the land cannot produce plants and fruit because it is barren.
Okay.
How about third one?
Launch is to send into the air or into space.
Okay, very good. So let's try to have now the quiz, which is B. So here we will going to read each sentences and guess if they are correct. And all we need to do here is to answer true or false.
Okay. Mars is more than 5 billion years old. Mm, is it mentioned in the paragraph?
No?
I then false.
Okay, false.
mm, Mars is named after the Roman god of love. Mm,
Because here we will not going to defend or we will not going to defend on the passage that we read. On this one, you will going to guess if they are correct. So it is
I
according,
guess.
yeah, it
Okay.
is according to your knowledge about those things. Okay.
Okay.
So let's start again with one.
Mars is more than 5 billion years old. Mm, yes?
Mm,
True?
okay. So here, Mars is more than 5 billion years old. So according to at the present time and before and until the present time, okay, Mars is 4.6 billion
Ah,
years old. Okay, so it's not more than, and it is just 4.6 billion years old, not more than 5.
okay.
Okay, it's still false. Now let's have to.
Mars is named after the Roman god of love. False? I think it's false.
Okay, false. Now how about 3?
Mars has the largest volcano in the solar system. Solar system. False?
Okay, so Mars has the largest volcano in the solar system. Okay, so your answer is false again. Okay, let's have 4.
The volcanoes on Mars are still active. Hmm?
Mhm. Okay, don't worry about that because you are just guessing it and there is no wrong or correct answer if you have this. But let's try to have the second one. Mars is named after Roman god of love. Yes, your answer is false. That is correct. Because Mars is a Roman god of war, not love.
Mm,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, next one is the third question or the third sentence. Mars has the largest volcano in the solar system and the volcanoes on Mars are still active. So Mars this one is number 3 is true. Because
Uh,
Mars has the largest shield volcanoes in the solar system. So meaning Mars is not just a planet, it is also a volcano. Okay.
okay.
So now, do you have any questions about this?
No.
No. So let's try to move in now on the next one. So on here, we will be having, watch a video, but I don't have a video. So let's
Mm,
try to skip that. Okay?
okay.
Okay, so we will be having now this one, the city life.
Okay.
Okay, so here, let's try to discuss something about this topic. So why do you think so many people choose to live in cities?
Um, because city is more more convenience than village or some village or some.
provinces.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yes, it is more convenient if you are in the city because there are a lot of store or there are a lot of places that you can go. Yes, and it is also convenient because all of the things that you need are in the city. Okay.
Yeah.
So how about the second one? What are some of the world's most important cities? Why are they important? So for you,
Mm,
which are some or what are some of the world's most important city?
most important city.
Yeah,
Um, most important city.
because each of every country has its own city or capital. So I think each of every country and its city is just the same, okay? Because every country has its own uniqueness.
Mm,
Okay? So I'm not. So how about you? Do you agree with that? Um,
no,
that do you agree that there is some important cities of each of every country?
the capital.
Yes.
No, I never heard of that.
Okay. Because how about what is the capital of South Korea?
So
Okay, Seoul. So do you think that Seoul is the most important city among other country?
for me, yes,
Oh, for you,
it's my country. Yeah.
yes. Okay. Because um as what I said earlier, each of every country has its own uniqueness when
Yeah.
it comes to their city. Okay, so now let's try to have here. So your capital is Seoul. So
Yeah.
do you prefer to live in Seoul?
Yes.
Yes, okay. But I think in Seoul things are expensive,
Uh, yeah, quite expensive,
quite
but
expensive.
not that much, just a little.
Oh, okay, okay. So you still prefer to live in the city. Okay, thank you. So now let's try to have here this one. So on this one, we will going to talk about global cities. Okay, so let's start with this one.
New York City is a star, the city of cities, wrote author John Gunther. But what makes a city great? To answer this question, the creators of the Global Cities Index looks at looked at the following.
Mhm. So what are those?
Mm, business.
Mhm.
How many global companies are in the city? Does the city do a lot of international business? People. Does the city affect talented people from around the world? Or are the city's universities good? How many residents have college degrees? Media. Is it easy to get information from different sources? TV, radio, internet? How many residents have internet access? Entertainment. Does the city have many entertainment options? Museums, sports, music, and different types of restaurants? Politics. How many
Yeah, embassies.
embassies and international organizations are in the city?
Okay. So those are the things that the creators of Global Index or Global Cities Index look. Okay, that's why New York City is a star, the city of cities, because New York City is considered a global city. Okay, because all of those things in New York, they have all of these things. They have business, people, media,
Mm,
entertainment, and politics. Okay. When it
okay.
comes to entertainment, they have a lot of things or options like museums, sport, music, different types of restaurant. And when it
Okay.
comes to businesses, there's a lot of businesses going on in New York City. Okay, that's
Mm,
why in New York City there's a lot of students that migrate to New York City. For example, in different country, okay, the people in different country go to New York to study because there's a lot of great universities in New York
mm,
City.
yeah.
Okay, so any more questions about this?
No.
No. Okay, thank you. Now let's try to have here. Okay, so this one is the Global Cities Index. Okay, and this is the scoring breakdown. We have New York, London, Paris, Tokyo, Hong Kong, and so on. And there is Seoul. That's great. Seoul is included. Now, let's try to move on the next one. Okay, so here we will going to read, or this one is about future leaders. So let's start with B.
uh, are as the graph on a previous page shows, most cities of the Global Cities Index are strong in certain areas.
Mhm.
Beijing's strength, for example, in business, while Los Angeles' strength is people. New York, London, and Paris are at the top because they are strong in all five areas.
Okay, so if the country will go into, or the city will go into consider if they have these five areas that you read earlier: business, people, media, entertainment, and politics. And here the Seoul is strong when it comes to business. Okay,
Yeah.
there is the graph here. And New York, London, Paris, and Tokyo are at the top because they are strong.
Mm,
They have this five characteristic or this five area.
okay.
Okay, let's have letter C.
Which cities will become more powerful in the future? Creators of the Global Cities Index predict the most growth in the following place: Asia. Beijing and Shanghai are both business centers and will continue to grow. In a few years, they will be as powerful as New York. Other Chinese other Chinese cities such as Guang,
Zoo.
Guangzhou, and Shenzhen
Yeah.
will also grow. Indian cities such as Mumbai and New Delhi have a lot of business potential too.
Okay.
South,
Okay. So
okay.
when it comes to Asia, the global index city predict, okay, the most growth in the following places. So in Asia, there is Beijing and Shanghai. Okay, and in the upcoming years or in the few years, they will be as powerful as New York because they
Mm,
have all the characteristic of being a global city.
yeah.
Okay, so let's try to have the South America.
South America. Rio
Hmm?
de Janeiro,
Ha, Janeiro.
Janeiro, and the
Sao
Sao Paulo,
Paulo.
Paulo in Brazil, Buenos Aires in Argentina, and Bogota in Colombia will become more powerful. In these cities, the middle class is growing, and life for many people is improving.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So here in South America, there are different cities like Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo in Brazil, and also the Buenos Aires in Argentina and the Bogota in Colombia. So there, that country is from the South America where it can be powerful also in the near future. So let's try to have the Middle East.
The Middle East, Istanbul in Turkey, Cairo in Egypt, and the cities of the United Arab Emi-
Emirates.
Emirates, such as Dubai and Abu Dhabi, will hold more power in international politics and business, especially in helping East and West work together.
Okay, very good. So when it comes to Middle East, there is the city of Istanbul, Cairo, and the United Arab Emirates and UAE. So like Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Okay, they will be holding more power when it comes to international politics and businesses.
Mm,
Okay. So now do you have any questions about this?
mm, in in the South America paragraph,
Mm-hmm.
uh, the Sao Paulo in Brazil, that sentence.
Sao
Uh,
Paulo, okay.
uh, so what is the
The Sao Paulo.
wave shape above
Oh,
the
this
A letter?
is okay. So here, it is
Yeah.
just the pronunciation.
Ah,
It is used to pronounce the word "sao."
then that is the English.
No, it is in Brazilian things.
Ah,
In when it comes to English, it is the pronunciation or how you will you pronounce the letter A. Sao.
ah, so.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So now let's try to move on here in letter D and the last one. Okay, can you read this one?
In 10 years, the top cities on the index may be different, but one thing is certain. With other 50% of the world's people now living in urban areas, tomorrow's global cities will be more powerful than ever.
Okay, thank you. Because everything or each of every country is improving when it comes to businesses, to people, media and entertainment. And also, as you can see here, in this one in South America, they are improving when it comes to people. Okay, because
Mm,
the city or in these cities, the middle class is growing. Okay, because when it comes to people, we have the poor, middle class, and a higher people. Okay, so those people who live as a middle class people are improving. That's why the South America or those people in South America is also improving. Okay,
mm,
because middle class is a category of people. They earn more than working class, but less than upper class. Okay, it
mm,
includes professionals and business people. Okay, as what I said earlier, when it comes to people, there is a category: the upper class, the middle class, and the lower class.
okay.
Okay, so now let's try to move on the activity where we will going to have the reading comprehension. Okay, so let's start with one.
Mm, what is the reading mainly about? Mm, mm, why certain global cities are important?
Okay, very good. So why certain global cities are important? Okay, because it is important because they are growing when it comes to
Yeah.
those five areas. How about number two?
What is not considered in the Global Cities Index? Mm, weather?
Okay, weather is not included. How about three?
According to the reading, which part of the world and predicts to grow in the area of politics? The Middle East?
Okay, very good. The Middle East. Now, because the Middle East are also helping some country, the East and the West. Hmm, let's have four.
In paragraph D, what does urban refer to? In paragraph urban, where is it? With the word people now living in the urban area. Cities and towns.
Very good. Okay, cities and town. Okay, so because here we have urban and non-urban. So urban are those in the cities and non-urban are those in some towns.
Hmm.
How about
Okay.
five?
Which statement would be writer probably agree with? Top global cities need to be strong in several areas.
Okay, a top global city needs to be strong in several areas. But for you to be the top global cities, you need to be strong on those five areas, not several,
Ah,
right? So that
okay.
is not A.
The Global Cities Index will probably list the same top cities 10 years from now.
Okay, it will not going to be the same because as you can
Mm,
see, there are some countries, especially in Asia and South America, and also in what do you call it? In the Middle East, they are improving. That's why the list which is here will definitely change. Okay, so
yeah, okay.
the answer would be letter C. Tomorrow's global city will probably last more powerful than today because as what I says, this ranking will definitely change 10 years from now because
Mm,
there are also a lot of countries that is also improving, okay? Like
okay.
those countries. Any question?
No.
No, okay. Let's try to have now this one, the summarizing. So here we need to complete the concept map with the words or phrases from the reading. Okay, so we have
Be
three.
very.
Mhm.
Mm, is it Shanghai?
What is it again?
Is number one is Shanghai?
Number one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Beijing and Shanghai will be very powerful, more business potential in other Chinese and what's the city? Mm, Guangzhou and Shenzhen
Okay.
cities. Um, South America, several cities will be more powerful due to the rise of the mm, mm,
What is rising when it comes to South America? Who are rising or who is growing?
the middle class.
Okay, very good.
Okay, then Middle East cities in Turkey, Egypt, and UAE will have more power in the world. Mm, Politics and business.
Very good. Okay, so let's try to have one again. So in Asia, there is Beijing and Shanghai that will be very powerful and more businesses potential in other Chinese and Indian cities. Okay, because there is also Indian people in China. Okay, we are not talking only about Chinese people who is from Beijing and Shanghai, but we will definitely also talking about Indian cities in Asia.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so do you have any more questions here?
No.
No. So let's try to have now the reading skill where we need to understand this chart. So the chart and graphs may contain important details not mentioned in the text. So one of the most common type of graph is the bar graph like this one. So a bar graph uses either horizontal bars across the x-axis or vertical bars going up the y-axis to show comparison among categories like this one. So this one is the example. So if you are going to do a bar graph, you will definitely have this one, the title, who state what the graph is all about. The y-axis like this one, you can put the categories here.
Teacher.
Yes,
Oh, God. Can you hear my sound?
yes.
Oh, but I can hear your voice.
Okay, wait for a moment. How about now? Can you hear me now?
Mm,
Nothing?
no. Can I just get out and get in and here again?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
It's okay now. Okay, so let's start again with this one. So as you can see, there is a bar graph. Okay, so in a bar graph, there is a title of your statement or states. Also, you have the different country here in the y-axis. Also, in this one, this is the x-axis. Okay, y and x. You will
Okay.
going to have this amount like 0, 1, 2, and 3. And also on the last one, you have the chart and graphs that will be normally included their sources like
Okay.
this. So now let's try to move on with this one. So this one is the understanding about the graph. So do you have your book with you?
Yes.
Okay, so you can try to look on that. So
Okay.
let's start with the understanding.
Okay. Look back at the paragraph on page 65. Okay. Then complete the description below. Mm, should I write it on in here?
You can also write on your book if you want to.
Okay. The graph compares the words most important and mm,
Let me try it here on the page 65. Okay, so this is the page 65, the graph. So we will going to look on this one to complete this description.
this right in this?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Mm, The green bar in business. The green bar is business.
Yes, the green bar. Oh, here. Here is the green bar. Okay,
Hmm?
so you can look at the on your book. Okay, so you can look here.
Green bar.
Yeah, you can look here. And then you
Okay.
can also write your answer on your paper.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm, is people the red one? Is the blue one is media. Um, is that a pink in politics?
Orange.
Is that and the pink one is
Hey, okay, I don't think so. Okay, so let's try to use pink if that is included on your book.
okay, then I'm finished.
Finish, okay. So, but we don't have much time to finish the graph, but we will be having that one again on our next class. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so, but before that, can you please try to read your answer here?
The graph compares the world's most important and powerful cities. Each city gets a score in 5 areas as shown by the different colors. The green bar is business, the red one is people, the blue one is media, the yellow one is entertainment, and the pink one is politics.
Okay, very good. So that is how you read a graph. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you for today. So if before we end, do you have any question?
No.
Okay, so thank you for today and have a good day ahead. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.